Using KanBo for high-performance decision-making in teams. It has become increasingly common knowledge across industries that teams and groups outperform individuals. Organizations actively seek better and more informed decision-making along with seamless execution of plans by building ideal teams. There are multiple upsides of having a team as different people bring a diverse variety of perspectives, skills, and special talents. However, as you scale up your business, it also becomes much more challenging to organize and manage these teams as the number of departments and groups within the organization continues to grow. It should be kept in mind that the relationship between the number of people in the team and productivity is not directly related, and you can have too many members in a team. According to a number of studies, the size of an ideal team is about 5 to 6 individuals. Including more people in a team can actually lead to a decline in productivity and relatively poor decision-making. If there is a large number of people working on a project, it is a smart idea to further divide them up into smaller subgroups depending on their responsibilities and goals. And that's exactly the point where collaboration, communication, and management becomes a major battle for an organization. KanBo software provides such organizations with an effective tool that can be used to build effective communication and collaboration within business processes. This way, teams have a better chance of making high-performance decisions and being more productive. Effective strategies for high-performance decision-making in multidisciplinary teams. While the benefits of working in a team or group cannot be understated, it doesn't come without its potential disadvantages. For instance, in large teams, it is quite easy for individual members to fall into the trap of groupthink, which completely alienates them from the real world. This leads to subpar decision-making and poor strategic planning. Apart from that, having a large pool of information and knowledge doesn't necessarily translate into high performance unless your organization provides an effective way to disseminate that information to put everything into perspective. There are many factors such as confirmation biases, subconscious preferences, and siloed thinking processes that can have a negative impact on the team's outcome. Here are a few strategies that can help an organization to ensure high-performance decision-making in teams. Rely on small teams/groups for key decisions. As discussed earlier, groups or teams that have more than 5 to 6 members can be counterproductive to the decision-making process. Too many opinions can distract the team from its original purpose and lead to decisions that aren't optimal for achieving the necessary goals. You have to find the right balance between bringing the diversity of perspectives on board and becoming more prone to pigeonhole business processes. Ideally, groups of 4 to 6 individuals work well in terms of conducting information-rich discussions and making optimal decisions. Ensure your team is ideologically diverse. One of the major benefits of a team is to make the most of a variety of perspectives. That's why putting together a team of homogeneous thinkers can result in biased decision-making that ignores a variety of factors. Instead, it is essential for a team's success that the individuals come from different backgrounds and experiences so they can pitch in their unique perspectives. This enables the group to expand its thinking process and take a more inclusive approach towards decision-making and strategic planning, which further leads to better execution of plans down the road. Gather individual opinions before team meetings. Prior to holding a group meeting to discuss certain issues and reach a conclusion, it is a smart idea for an organization to collect individual opinions. Ask all the potential team members to share their opinion on the matter along with the supporting arguments. This puts you in a better position to understand where everyone is coming from and whose arguments are well-researched, evidence-backed, and more reliable. The process also enables team leaders and managers to analyze and evaluate all the information in a more effective manner instead of getting confused by an influx of diversified opinions. Install a devil's advocate. If you are not in a position to put together an ideologically heterogeneous team that can offer diverse opinions and perspectives on business issues, there's a workaround that you can rely on. Ask a trusted person to be a strategic dissenter within the group, someone who can challenge their thinking process and arguments effectively. Studies have shown that when team members are challenged, it automatically improves the quality of their decision-making and overall outcome. Build and nurture an inclusive and safe environment. All of the benefits and upsides of putting together a team aren't going to provide you with a strategic and competitive edge if the organization doesn't offer an inclusive and safe space to voice opinions and dissent. This is why it is crucial for a business to create and foster a working environment where all team members feel valued and sincerely believe that their perspective will be welcomed, respected, and diligently evaluated on its merits. The most effective way to accomplish this involves providing feedback while ensuring you don't discourage the individual. Express your feedback as a discussion or suggestion, not as a final decision. Letting participants know that you understand where they are coming from and appreciating their efforts for working towards a shared goal. Limit your reliance on experts' opinions. This may appear to be counterintuitive, but it's well documented that credibility bias can often overcome the true benefits of a group. Individuals are wary of voicing their dissenting opinions since an expert is supposed to have the specialized knowledge and experience to manage and solve the issue at hand. This can result in distorted and one-dimensional decision-making which can cost the organization in the long run. It's important that you take experts' suggestions into consideration, but keep them as an outsider in relation to your team. Encourage and observe collective responsibility. If you task a single individual to create a team and delegate them all the authority, the process can turn into an autocratic and centralized exercise, defeating the core purpose of making a team in the first place. Moreover, the biases and preferences of an individual in the position of ultimate authority can severely impact the decision-making process and its outcomes. A better way to accomplish this is by nurturing a sense of collective reward and responsibility so team members feel involved and know that whatever the outcome, they share the credit. KanBo empowers teams to enhance engagement and ensure high-performance decision-making. For a team to come together and work as a unit, it is essential that ideas are shared freely through seamless communication channels. Great ideas, concepts, and opinions don't necessarily occur when you are in a meeting or a brainstorming session. It is important to have access to an avenue that remains active round the clock so team members can document and communicate their best ideas anytime they want. This provides organizations with a much better opportunity to host and encourage diversity of perspectives while going through a decision-making process. With fundamental blocks like boards, cards, and lists, KanBo provides organizations with a single focused source of truth that can be used by all the stakeholders, including C-level executives, project managers, team leaders, and employees. KanBo doesn't only allow but actively encourages participation through transparency of information and a visible flow of knowledge. C-level executives or upper management. KanBo inspires confidence for highly informed decision-making. When an organization deploys KanBo, especially one that's looking to scale its operations, it provides an inclusive and always active information sharing environment to everyone involved in the process of decision-making. Team members can continue to share their ideas and perspectives using dedicated cards, lists, and instant messaging features, while team managers can provide feedback in real time. This gives C-level executives a crucial advantage as they have quick and convenient access to all the information that's being shared. They can see the ideas that have been pitched, the discussion around those ideas, and the final decisions that have been made. It puts them in a much better position to gain a comprehensive perspective in terms of how a group or team is performing and its outcomes. When C-level executives or upper management can view, observe, and evaluate the exchange of information, they become more confident in their decision-making. They don't only have the high-level information, but are fully aware of the diverse range of factors, variables, and parameters that should be taken into consideration. Middle management or team leaders. KanBo brings actionable information and real-time insights. Implementation of KanBo software across the organization isn't only beneficial to the upper management. It also provides a project and business process management platform to the middle management, such as team leaders. They can keep an eye on the overall progress of the project and view actionable information in real time. This allows them to provide instant feedback to their team members so they can guide them in the right direction. Moreover, another major advantage of KanBo deployment manifests itself in the form of real-time insights and data analytics. When you are managing multiple projects at a time, it can become a tedious task to review and analyze information scattered across different channels. KanBo resolves that issue by providing project managers as well as team leaders with a way to monitor progress in a highly visualized form so they can see the progress at a glance. All of these essential KanBo features put middle management in an advantageous predicament as they can report to their superiors anytime they want. The information remains at their fingertips, and they can be proactive in terms of taking adequate steps and initiatives to eliminate any issues, bottlenecks, dependencies, and challenges that might hinder the progress of their team. Employees or team members. KanBo reduces distraction by providing contextual information. The benefits of KanBo deployment don't end there, as it also proves to be a highly valuable addition for those that are involved at an operational level. When you are the one who is tasked with the execution of a plan, you always need to communicate and collaborate with your team members to stay on top of your to-do list. KanBo provides team members and employees with a versatile tool they can use to find contextual information anytime they want. Instead of relying on conventional time-consuming methods of coordination such as emails, meetings, and video calls, they can see or place a request for the required information while being on their desks. This allows them to focus on the job at hand, instead of putting their effort into accomplishing tasks that don't add to their overall productivity. By removing barriers and dependencies, KanBo allows team members to be operationally efficient and contribute towards high-performance decision-making. With KanBo, users can make the most of lists, cards, and subcards to create efficient business processes that can be further optimized in the future. These building blocks go a long way in terms of improving the overall process and ensuring top-notch productivity and performance. KanBo maximizes operational efficiency and profitability with high-performance decision-making. There are no two arguments about the fact that informed and high-performance decision-making is crucial to enhance operational efficiency and sustained financial growth of an organization. Having said that, you have to have the right information sharing infrastructure in place to ensure every idea and perspective gets documented, shared, and discussed. Quick sharing of information is fundamental for better decision-making, as it enables individuals at every level to play their roles effectively. Some of the major advantages of how KanBo acts as a central catalyst for high-performance decision-making are shared below. Work transparency leads to operational effectiveness and efficiency. What KanBo does for an organization is that it provides a focused and highly transparent platform for stakeholders at every level. Whether you are a C-level executive or associated with a team that executes the plan, informational visibility always keeps you up to date. This allows organizations to tweak and optimize their business processes to bring operational effectiveness and efficiency. Improved employee-employer relationships through mutual trust. When all the information and work is visible to everyone, it creates an environment of mutual trust. There are no secrets, omissions, or hidden agendas that can substantially hinder the performance and moving towards the shared objective. Employees can demonstrate to their managers what they're doing and how they're getting the job done, while employers can provide feedback in real time to encourage team members and be a part of the production process. Enhanced collaboration and communication between cross-functional teams. As organizations scale their operations, the size and number of their teams also grow with them. It means that work and information are scattered across different departments, which leads to poor communication and collaboration. KanBo gives such organizations a centralized and transparent platform to share information in real time, enabling improved communication and collaboration both between the team members and different cross-functional teams. Create more time for result-oriented innovation. Having an information sharing and process management platform like KanBo reduces the workload of everyone, as they don't have to rely on time-consuming methods of collaboration like meetings and video calls. This means that every individual has more time on their hands to come up with authentic ideas and take an initiative. This fosters an environment of result-oriented innovation with the organization that leads to better decision-making. Enable provision of exceptional service. KanBo doesn't only solve internal problems and challenges of the organization, it also enables it to provide better quality service to its customers. When team members, managers, and C-level executives aren't always preoccupied with acquiring information, following up on work, and monitoring progress, they have the time and resources to work on their product or service and improve it for their customers. Establish a hub for contextual information sharing. Why hasn't a certain task been completed yet? What's a particular team member doing? Why we are still stuck on that problem? These types of questions arise at work every day, and people are forced to follow up on all of these issues to ensure they can make the right decisions at the right time. KanBo takes away all that hassle, as everything that matters is right in front of you, allowing you to make quick but informed decisions and move forward. Final word. In any organization, decisions aren't only exclusive to C-level management. Hundreds of decisions are being made on a daily basis by team members as well as project managers based on the information they have. In any modern business environment, prompt but informed decision-making has become increasingly essential to the organization's success. This has elevated the significance of quick and convenient access to every bit of information, ideas, and perspectives. KanBo provides all types of organizations with a focused information sharing platform where stakeholders at every level can monitor the information and participate in the process. This enables everyone, from C-level executives to employees, to always have access to the right information, allowing high-performance decision-making that becomes the bedrock of organizational success.